The 19th Amendment began with the grand idea of women's suffrage. Women began as modern-day housewives. While the men were at war, the women weren't allowed to vote as well as own property. Women could not even have a legal claim to their money that they had made. It all belonged to the men. Men were allowed everything, and the women were cast out of what should have been their legal birthrights. But soon enough, women decided to not back down for what they thought was right. Propaganda was launched telling women to join the war efforts. She of our most famous propaganda poster was Rosie the Reverter, a figure that represented women's strength in the war efforts. The women's suffrage movement last momentum since warheads' attention was on the war effort. After the war, women's suffrage encountered another setback when women's rights movement found itself divided into the issue of voting rights for black men. Elizabeth C. Stanton, an abolitionist, and some other suffrage leaders disagreed to the 15th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which gave black men the right to vote in the same year. Abolitionists Langston Hughes and Henry Black were leader of the American Women's Suffrage Association, AWSA. The group's leaders supported the 15th Amendment but feared it wouldn't pass if it included voting rights for women. But there was a victory for voting rights in 1869 when the Wyoming Territory granted all female residents aged 21 and older the rights to vote. Before the 19th Amendment took place, female citizens did have the same equal right as men, including the right to vote. In 1848, abolitionists Elizabeth C. Stanton and Lucretia Mott took action causing women's rights to launch on a national level. Trialing with Stanton and Mott, women named Susan B. Anthony and other supporters included some men. One of those men was an African-American slave and activist named Frederick Douglass. However, their belief that women should be offered better opportunities for education and employment, leading them to create organization and increase the public awareness. For instance, members that led by Stanton, who produced a Declaration of Sentiments document of the Declaration of Independence, took a role into the government's decision to grant voting rights to women. Finally becoming successful after a 70-year battle, on August 18, 1920, the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution granted American women the right to vote.